Win. So today is Friday. It is the second month of the year. Um, I'm going to do, I'm going to use this again, but it's a different palette. It's Babasuka Starlight Beauty Set. It's pink bubbles. I'm using this. And it's real pretty pinks. And it's got a real pretty lipstick that goes with it. I'm going to use this for my eyes. So, what was your New Year's like? How was your New Year's? I haven't had black eyed peas and greens of any sort for a long time. Do you remember what that is? You have the black eyed peas, I think one's for money, the green stuff, and I think the peas are for luck. So maybe this, I don't know, I've got some pretty good luck. Yep, Amazon. Everybody's back to work at Amazon. Wanna know why? Because the stuff that I bought is starting to come out of my account. It is starting to come out of my account. Yeah, it is. I see it. And I think something's already shipped. I told my friend Shelly that yesterday. She goes, because they're closed. I used to work there. They're closed. I was like, oh, well, dadgummit. Okay. I did not know this. All right. I'm going to use the lightest color first, as per usual. Hello, Forrest. Yep, your package is on the way. See, I told you Amazon was open again. Did y'all know Amazon was closed on New Year's Day? Isn't that surprising? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I thought I was working yesterday, but I was not. Turns out I was not, which is a drag because that means I don't get money today. No worky, no money. Yeah, I know, right? I can't, well, I think I hear a cat fight outside. I think I hear that. I think that's what I'm hearing. No, I'm Maddie, my dog Maddie. She keeps taking this ball she has and she puts in places so that I have to go get it, and it's a game she plays. I don't care for the game, but she thinks it's awesome. So she goes and she drops it somewhere, and then I have to go get it because she starts crying like a ridiculous little diva she is. And then I chunk it, and there you go. There's her game. She's happy. Little turkey. She's a turkey butt. She's a big old dog, too. I gotta take her and get her fixed. She ain't gonna like that. I can't tell if it's a cat. I heard a cat inside or outside. You better stay away from my yarn, madam. There we go. She's laying down. That's good. That's good. Because if not, and she doesn't have that ball in her mouth, which means she's put it somewhere. Sometimes she puts it near a cat, and then the cat freaks out on her. Or it rolls near a cat, and the cat freaks out on her because the cat doesn't want the dog near her. That's ridiculous. But I love her. I tell her that too. I'm like, I love you though. So yeah. So I thought I was going to have to work yesterday. Then I checked the schedule. It said I didn't have to. But then AI, which was too late then, said that I was scheduled to work, which made me mad. Because that's extra money just gone, and it would have been time and a half. So yeah, so that means that I'm getting money today. Does anybody else use daily pay? Is it just me? I do. I love Jesus very much. So yeah, anywho's. So you know what I did yesterday? I slept. I slept a lot. I did a lot of sleeping. I was tired, I guess, you know. I hadn't had a day off in a while. Well, no, I think, yes. Did I have last Sunday off? I think I had last Sunday off. I sure did. But not counting that, I've been working quite a bit. And then I got a call last night that somebody hadn't come in for their shift. And the one that was there was freaking out. And I'm like, well, all right. And so I went and I started getting ready because I figured I was going to just go on in. And the other person finally answered the phone and they were already on their way. I guess they overslept. So that's just the way it goes. So needless to say, my sleep was not very good last night at all. And today, I'm trying to think if I have stuff to do today. I don't think I do, but I'm not 100%. Because I had two major meetings New Year's Eve. Well, thanks. It'll get there. Right now, it's still wilder. It's still wild looking. You gotta give me some time. It'll calm down. I know right now it's like, that's too much. And for some people, it's too much even when I'm done. But sometimes I do light colors, but most of the time I like to do darker colors. I just like it better. I'm gonna clear all this up on the sides and everything. Right now I'm just trying to get everything blended to an extent before I add any more color. And you're like, what? You're gonna add more color? Yeah. I am. I love me some pink. It's my favorite color. But I like purples, and I really like all kinds of colors. Pink is pretty much my fave. See, look. I even have a pink cup. I like pink. And today, since I'm wearing black and white, I'm going to use pink. Just because I want to use this color. So what do y'all want to do this year? What's y'all's goal? My goal this year is to have a job where I am comfortable going in every day. I mean, yeah, you're going to be nervous about things like stuff that's due, you know, projects, things like that, of course. But I'm talking about where it's comfortable to go in with your coworkers that you deal with. That's what I'm talking about. So this is a little bit a darker color. It's like a brownish color here. Blend that in real good. So where are y'all from? I'm from, well, just north of Houston, Texas. Are y'all having to work the day after New Year's Day? Thanksgiving, they had 2 days off. For some reason, they don't on Christmas. They just have it on Thanksgiving. Thanks, Erica. You're sweet. I'll tell you what, it'll calm down in a little bit when I get done. It's going to be calmer, I promise you. It won't be as wild looking as it is right now. It'll still be somewhat wild, but not as wild as it is right now. So did y'all have your greens and your black eyed peas? I grew up eating that New Year's Day. We always had greens and black eyed peas. You might not have wanted to eat them, but you did because good luck and money. And I did not do it this year. But like I said, it's been a long time since I've done it. A really long time. All right. It's windy out there. I see that camera blowing around on that building. On the news. Got the news going. I don't really hear it so much here. Well, thanks, Erica. Well, thank you. Is it Loba Kahia Maka Oyochi? I know, I'm sorry. I totally ruined names. I apologize. All right. Where is my tiny? I've got a lot of these because when you get the airbrush stuff, it comes with these. I only have this one tiny one. I got that at one time. Our high today is going to be 83 degrees. Isn't that crazy? It's supposed to be winter. The shirt's going to be kind of warm. It's okay. I'll be in the office. The office is cold. I'm not done with the eyes. This is just where I'm at right now with them. All right, I've got going to use this contour. Hey, kitty. Loba. Thanks. Oh, I'm sorry, Erica. Oh my God. I'm sorry, sweetie. I know how it is with your fur babies. You love them. Fur babies, winged, you know, babies, whatever. It's a hard thing. My baby dog, she died last year. Her name was Noelle, and I had her for years. I loved her so much. My sweet baby girl. She was the sweetest little dog. Now I've got this big ox over here. She's into everything. I got her, well, I ended up getting her, now here's a horrible story. So somebody I know, mama dog got pregnant. Never took the dog to get fixed, nothing. Just a mama dog. Kept getting pregnant. Then the puppies would get into the chickens, and then he would kill all the puppies. So, of course, then they let the dog get pregnant again. And is this my person, my friend? No way, no how. No way, no how. Thanks, kitty. I never, if that person was the last person on the planet, I wouldn't even say nothing to him. So, when I found out, I'd move to the other side of the planet. That's what I'd do. Me and all the animals in the world. So, what I ended up doing was, I went ahead and I took one of the dogs. And this person told me, you know, you saved that dog's life. Sick. Who does that? What's wrong with people? Who does that kind of stuff? If you're going to kill the puppies, why in the world don't you just flipping get the dog fixed? Whatever. Okay, we're not going to talk about that anymore because that's inappropriate and it's upsetting me and I'm getting mad. Some people are just evil. Evil by nature. Not that they've learned it. I think that they're just evil by nature. So, have I lost everybody on with these comments? No, there's people still. Y'all are still. Some of y'all are still there. I apologize. I shouldn't be talking about stuff like that. I shouldn't be talking about stuff like that on here. So, needless to say, I got my baby dog. And she's wilder than white hair. She's huge. She is part cattle dog. She's part cattle dog. Yep. People that like that, they must really hate themselves, you know what I mean? They can't like themselves at all. And that comes with the way they treat other humans also. That shows you how they treat other humans. Yeah, Janice, I'm getting ready for work. Thank you. They were fine. I worked most of them except for yesterday. They were fine, you know. Most of my people, I have cousins in Houston, but most of my people, my mom, my dad, everybody's passed on. So it's kind of sad. These times of the year are sad. I think they're sad for a lot of people. So you just have to find things to do. And for me, if I don't work, I don't get paid. So I chose work. All right, let me put on. Where's my eyebrow thing? This. What did I do with it? I can't remember which brush I used yesterday for my eyebrows. Can't tell. I can't tell. All right, we'll try this one. And I use these for my eyebrows. It's for Profusion. Sometimes I use the eyebrow tattoos. I like those too. Aw, Merry Christmas. Yeah. I get that, Janice. Well, thanks. It's Janice. Janice. Yes, Janice. I'm glad you have two. Yep, I'm getting ready for work, and it's tough. It is tough. But you know what? They're in a lot better place than we are. And we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. And they'll be there waiting for us. Do you ever watch the near-death experiences on YouTube or wherever? Those are very helpful. To me, they are. I enjoy watching them. I'm looking at the clock on the wall. That's what I'm looking up at. I'm watching the time. I don't want to be late getting to work. I really dread Monday, going back Monday, because the traffic's going to be horrible again. And though I did hear some of the kids in Houston aren't going back till Tuesday. I'm not sure about my town. My town's called Conroe, in the Woodlands. I work in the Woodlands. Trying to get them exactly even. But I've got a friend on here. She has a makeup and hair channel. She's in another country. She told me, darling, They are cousins, not sisters. Or something like that, I don't know. They're not identical twins, I guess you could say. And that's true. They are not. This one needs to be a little higher. I really should be doing my brows before I do my my eyeshadow. Yeah, well, it's a long story, the family home. I wish we still had it, but I live in the home that Dad had when he passed. And I just haven't moved anywhere. This, you know, the house is paid for. I just have to pay taxes. Really? You had your gallbladder removed and it messed up stuff? I thought that helps when you get rid of your gallbladder. That's horrible. I had a liver transplant in 1990, October 1st. And they took out my gallbladder at the same time. You're pushing 89? That's awesome, Janice. I'm a little worried about me and my... I keep looking. I'm a morbid person, I guess. I guess that's what you call it. A morbid person. But I look at my dad's when he died. I look at my mom when she died. And I'm like, meh. Yeah. But my great aunt, she just turned 97. So maybe I got a little bit of that. I know I have some of that in there. Some of her genes. But Mama died when she was 63. Unknown brain disease. They don't know what it was. Daddy died. Well, his kidney stopped working. But really it was his heart. Grandma Kirk, his dad had his mom had heart problems. But you also got to think about it. Back in the day, we all, you know, well, okay, I didn't, but we were smoking as children because we were breathing it in constantly. So whether you smoked as an adult, smoked as a child by secondhand smoke, you know, and then your grandparents and stuff, how old would they have gotten if they wouldn't have had that problem with the secondhand smoke? How old would they have gotten? Hey, this might actually fit in here. It does! That brush fits in there. Yay! Okay, it's staying in there. It's gonna stay in there. I don't even have nothing. I don't have jewelry on or nothing so far this morning. So, yeah. I get to thinking, I'm like, man, I got 20 years maybe. Maybe. I'm using my barber brush because I get these black shirts especially when you've got fur babies. Oh my gosh. I've got to go in there and use the roller thingy. Hi. That's so Lauren. Hi, Lauren. Well, thanks, Janice. Sometimes I do not. And sometimes I use the eyebrow tattoos. Those help a lot. Those are pretty cool. You can get those. If I could get... You know, I've got so weak that I have problems taking the lids off of stuff. But the eyebrow tattoos, you can find those on Amazon, and they're pretty helpful. There's also a thing I saw advertised on Facebook, but you know how you get crud from Facebook, and you're taking your chances. But it's a template that goes across your eyes, and it has plastic, like elastic, around it, so you can just, that way they're even. I need to set my foundation. I'm pulling my foundation off. So this one is NYX. It's the best eyeliner ever, ever, ever. It goes on really well. But because I'm using these lashes, these are I use them several times because they're it's like $20 for like 10 of them. So I use them several times. But they are magnetic eyelashes. Unfortunately, the magnetic eyelash comes with that kind of a thingy. I don't like that kind of a thingy. I still haven't set my powder, have I? I mean my foundation with powder. Okay. Now, my watch says it's time to stand. It is not. Not yet. Okay. Let me put some powder on. Hello, Wendy. Yes, exactly, Janice. Oh my goodness. Aw, that's sweet, Erica. That's good. My baby lives way away from me with my grandbabies. He told me last night I need to quit my job and move up there. I can't. First of all, I don't know what happened, but houses have gone through the roof. Wow. When my daddy was alive, I was looking at houses because I was thinking, well, maybe, I might go after, I get to, after he passes and, later on in life, I might move up there. I can't. They're extremely expensive now. I don't know what happened. The economy. Everything's gone up. So I don't get to see mine. I get to watch them open their Christmas presents on, on the phone, video calls. And I know the way they're growing up is totally different than the way I grew up, obviously. But it's not the same. It's not the same as being there. Like her parents, she already told me, she says, as long as my mom and dad are alive, I'm not leaving. And I said, you know what? You don't have to tell me that twice. I get it. I get it. The person that took care of their mom and dad? Me. Hi, Raven. How are you? Happy New Year, sweetie. I can't believe it. You caught me. You caught me up before the black crack of dawn. Yeah, buddy. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're not going to talk about that, what's on the TV right now either, because that's very sad. We're going to talk about happy things. All right. I'm going to try not to make a big old mess. Thank you, Erica. Oh, I bought a new ponytail. It's the same one of the one that everybody loves, but it goes bad quickly because of the texture of it. So anyway, I bought a new one. It just keeps saying, because since Amazon's been off, I guess that's what's been going on. So hopefully, I know they're back because I've already been getting money taken out of my account. Oh, what did I knock off? But anyway, when I get it, I'll wear it. Until then, I'll still wear some of the other of the identical ones. I love wearing hair pieces. It's so cool. Pop on some hair and you got a totally different look. I wish I could have done, or would have done that back in the day. But I don't think they were really a thing back in the day. But I would have had great pictures because I would have been young and pretty hair. Many moons ago. Many moons ago. Trying to make sure that that is stuck on there good. There we go. Thank you, Lauren. I love pink. I love makeup. Pink is my favorite color in general. She's not wanting to stick. Why, oh why are you not wanting to stick? It's not wanting to stick, y'all. You know what that means? I gotta put more glue on. Can't be playing no games with my eyelashes falling off. I can't be working with my eyelashes with half hanging off, right? All right. Now, while that's doing its thing and all, I know I've got one eye on and one eye off. Looks weird. I am going to do a little bit more. I think I'm going to use white. Oh, look what time it is. Okay, doing that, and then I'm gonna go around with this color. I can't believe it's gonna be in the 80s today. The weather's crazy. So, hey, here's a good story. Well, kind of. I mean, it really is. It ended up being a good story. So, overnight, I don't know where. I don't know where. I don't know if it was here in Houston or where it was at. But this lady and her kiddo went over into, ended up in the, in like a little bayou or lake or whatever, or stream off the road. And guess how awesome this story goes. It was a homeless person who was camping out in the woods there, who has a canoe, and they took their canoe and they went and they saved that lady and that baby. Is that not the most awesome story? What a great story. I hope that people that have money will help this homeless person get a job and or whatever. Help set them up. If they want to live in a tent, I hope to get them some land and put them in the tent somewhere. You know? Whatever it is. Because I think it's just awesome. Absolutely awesome. So these are too high, and these are not high enough, y'all. Uh-oh. And I got my new glasses, and my eyelashes don't hit them. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. Thank you, Raven. Happy birthday, Jennifer! Loana. Thank you. Happy birthday, honey. Happy birthday. All right. So, I like this thing that goes on the cup. It's got for your lipstick, but my lipstick is this, so I'm going to put the liner in there, even though I didn't use a liner. I may redo it later on with a liner. Let me put this back together. So this is my look for today. I hope you like it. I still have to go get my jewelry. Oh, it's cold and snowy. I know, that's what it is up there where Drew's at too. My son Drew, it's up there in Minnesota. It's cold and yucky. Yucky. I don't like the cold. That's another thing that would be very hard for me to move up there to deal with that cold. I've never lived in it. I've always lived down here in the south, and we don't have cold like that. When it gets cold here, it's nothing. Y'all are in your t-shirts and shorts. we're bundled up. It's weird, but it's the truth. So anyway, yeah. All right. I love you. I'm always end with a prayer. And if you would like to hang out for the prayer, I would really love that. That would be great. Jesus, please forgive me for my sins. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for my home, my job, my car. Please help me in the days to come. Please help me to remember that you're right beside me. No matter what happens, it is your choice. You're the one that controls everything. You're the God of the universe. You control everything. Thank you for my fur babies and inside and out and my wonderful family and friends. Please protect everybody and everybody, all my family, all my friends, my fur babies inside and out, my car, my job, my home. Thank you so much again, Jesus, for everything you've given me. And I really appreciate it. Thank you. Amen. All right. I love you. Hi, Amber. Happy New Year. Okay. I've got to go. It's 5 minutes after I should have left the house already, and I still got to let the dog out and all that. All right. I love you. Bye. Oh, don't forget to subscribe.